What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I just wanted to share like 3 things that I've learned in social media marketing after being in this space for 3 years, having lots of up and downs, lots of successes and coming down, and like making lots of mistakes, because social media marketing has been my first actual successful business. I've tried starting a lot of different things over the years, and this is the first thing that I really found success in. And as you guys know now that I figured out how it works and how to be successful, and so then now I've started my other business, which is my education business, which is what I'm really passionate about. And so so let's start off by this. There's so many people in this space trying to tell you what to do, trying to give you, the next big thing, or this is how you actually get clients, and this is what you need to offer. This is what everyone's just telling you what to do, right? So this space is really hard to weed out the people that don't really know what they're talking about. And the thing is everybody is different, and everybody has different strengths and weaknesses. God has blessed us with those different things, and so it's really important for you to be self-aware and figure out what you are good at. And one way that you can do that, this isn't even the first point, this is me just kind of rambling, but one way that you can do that is by asking the people close to you what they think they're good at. And if they don't, what they think that you're good at, by asking them, what would you say I'm the best in the world at? Because a lot of times people that are around you can see things in you that you can't see in yourself, because you always have a biased opinion of yourself. So you think something, but it might be flawed, because our memories are fallible. When I say that is like a different situation, like something happens, there's always 2 sides of the story, and you always believe the side that you think. But then say you have a confrontation with somebody, you guys had a conflict, you're gonna think one thing, they're gonna think another thing. Same kind of thing. Your memory's just fallible. So figure out what you want to do, right? That's just a little ramble. So let's move into number 1. And number 1 is picking the right client. And this is so huge because whenever I first started, I tried just taking on anybody, thinking that I could help anyone, and that wasn't the case. And so I picked a random client at 200. I took when I first started 3 years ago, I took on a client for $250 a month, and I was doing so much stuff. I was posting on their social media. I was actually making videos for them. They were an app, a startup app company, so they didn't even have money to begin with. They were just running off small funding that they had. But I was doing so many things and running ads. I was putting way more hours than $250 was worth, and I wasn't even able to really drive results. Whenever I'm saying results, I mean actual revenue, through Facebook ads, get app downloads and things of that nature, because there wasn't even a clear proof of concept. And so anyways, that's just what happened to me at the start. And so then I graduated into just taking on bigger clients and charging more, and then I would have clients where I couldn't get results for them, and so then I would lose that client, right? And then something finally clicked, and I realized, hey, I shouldn't take on clients that I don't know I can get results for, right? And so then I boiled it down and figured out, who do I know how to really get results for? And it started off, for one, is people that are selling an online program. And so I knew this was a hot space, and that I figured out and did a lot of research on how do I actually get those results. And so then I got it, one client tested it out, and we killed it for him. And so whenever we killed it for him, I'm like, aha, right? And so then after that, I was able to scale that up and, you know, do a lot of really great things there. And I still do that to this day. But then also, after I've figured out that proof of concept with, excuse me, sorry. I figured out that proof of concept with helping those people sell an online program. I built a system and a process around it, so then it became more simplified. And then I moved into local. And the reason I went into local businesses for lead generation is because those clients are so easy to get results for, and you don't have to put in a lot of work. So for instance, like the influencers, we got paid a lot of money for each because we take a profit share on the people that are willing to do a profit share, and it makes sense from a risk management standpoint on, you know, house of influences, and we get paid handsomely, but we did a lot of work. Like we built all the funnels, the landing pages, help with the webinar, run the ads themselves, help, like, you know, everything that goes into selling an online education program, we would basically do for them, minus like actually recording the ads, right? And obviously recording like the webinars and different value videos that we sequenced out. But it was just a lot of work, and so it was hard to really scale that and have like big profit margins on it, even though we got paid a lot more, right? And so then I decided, like, okay, local's easy, and so we landed a couple local clients, freaking killed it for them at $2,500 a month, and really only had to do about maybe 4 hours a week, like maybe. Most of the time is just in the setup to run lead ads for them. That's real estate agents, doctors, insurance niche, right? You know, lawyers, like chiropractic, like there's just all these people that need leads, and so I just doubled down on that. And so then now I have a team that works on that division and the influencer division, while I can also work on, you know, managing all that to make sure I, you know, just basically put out fires, but, you know, be able to build my education business because I want to help other people, you know, and so I found that to work. And so for you, just pick the right clients. Pick clients that are easy to get results for, because that's how you're going to stay in business. That's how you're going to be successful, because the name of the game in business is all about your reputation and your relationships. And if you don't manage that, you're not going to have the longevity. Just because, like, whenever you first start, it's the hardest, because, you know, it's just hard to get your first client. If you don't have a case study, you know, if you're still learning how to do things, you know, it's just hard. But once you get that first client, things are going to shift. Once you get that first right client and you're able to get those results, for one, it's going to build your confidence. Like if you look at any sales training, they always talk about getting wins under your belt, because confidence is naturally going to let you close more people, because you're going to feel confident whenever you go into the meeting. It's just a different vibe, I guess, right? And so then you feel on top of the world, and that's momentum, and it keeps going in your favor, all this stuff. So like whenever you're starting, just getting that first client is going to be the hardest thing. But once you get that client, things are going to be, you know, more better for you. Sorry, I was going on a little rant there. But the second point that I've learned that's really, really important is setting expectations with a client. So, you know, this is so important, because communication is key. Like any kind of relationship, communication is very, very important. And so you always want to under promise and then over deliver. So, you know, don't go into with a client and say, hey, yeah, we're going to drive you this much revenue, we're going to drive you this many leads, without feeling very confident and almost knowing, because of past experience with these clients, that you can do that. And so setting expectations up front, that also goes with, you know, being honest with clients. Like people love honesty. And so like if you're just starting out and you have no clients, like be honest with those people. You know, be like, hey, you know, like just tell them like, hey, I've been learning a lot about Facebook ads, and I've been learning how, you know, whatever your niche is, how to drive value for you, but I really don't have a client. So, you know, I would love to do like a free trial and test this out. And then, you know, if I'm giving you the results that I believe I can give you, then let's talk about charging, right? And so some people don't like doing free trials, and I get that, but you know, if you're just starting out and you really don't even have a proof of concept that you can get the results for these people, I would do a free trial to test it. Just have them pay for the ad spend, because like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because if you succeed, then you should get paid. But if you fail, no big deal. Move on to the next client. You see what I'm saying? So I just believe in it, and you know, and then charge a premium afterwards if they love the result. But whenever you're setting expectations, it's just important. Like, I just always I under promise and I over deliver all across the board. Like, here's a perfect example. I have a lot of people at this point, like, I just get so many inbound leads because of the reputation I've built. Obviously the personal brand helps, but most of my stuff comes in from inbound marketing because I, you know, under promise, over deliver. My clients are happy and I keep them, and so they tell their friends and things like that, and they reach out to me. So I had a guy that reached out to me. He just developed a product, and like, he has no proof of concept, like hasn't sold it, just built this product, is wanting to put it on Shopify, which I don't recommend doing that. I always like whenever I start anything, like, sell your idea before you build it. Like my lane clients, the SMMA Accelerator, like, I sold it to people before I ever built the program, and so then I got case studies, and like, I got the proof of concept before I invested in building it. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's just smart. And so now it's a great program. It's helping lots of people, right? And so he had this product. He's like, hey, Elliot, you know, I really want to run Facebook ads to do the proof of concept. I don't have a lot of time, so I don't want to do it myself. And I was like, okay, you know, what's your budget? And he said he had, you know, he's willing to pay $3,000 a month. So I was like, okay, you know, I'll do $2,000 a month just to help you test it. But I want to let you know that since you don't have a proof of concept, Facebook is only a place to amplify what's already working. So I'm just telling you up front that I can't promise you results, but we can do this proof of concept, and we might not even be profitable. We might lose all the money, we might break even, or we might make money. You know, who really knows? But we'll help you along with this process, and that's all I can really promise you. And we still landed that client. And one of the big reasons is, obviously we have a reputation already, obviously, but I was just brutally honest with the guy. I wasn't focused on the money, because, you know, I don't really care. I really am in this business because I like serving people, and that's just what I like to do. I just like helping people get the result, and I hate not getting the result and having to deal with upset clients. So the fact that I was honest and upfront allowed me to get paid and not have to feel stressed about not getting results in a niche that I don't know. And part of the reason I did it was because, you know, I really wanted to try to help this guy. You know, and we kind of like clicked a lot on the phone, right? So set expectations up front with whoever you're dealing with, okay? It's very important. Just do it, and then you're not going to run into headaches with mad clients later on, okay? Number 3 is simplifying your offering. So at first I talked about how I was doing. It kind of goes with like whenever I first started, I just started trying to do everything. Like, I was, you know, post on their social media, help them them like edit and make videos, and also running their ads, all for $250. Like, that's insane, right? You know, and so one of the things is, like, with business, the most important thing is whenever you're starting, like, do the freaking work yourself and learn how to do it. Like, everyone wants to get rich quick, and everyone wants to, like, you know, have white labeled, and you know what I mean, like, just push it off to somebody else. But like, if you're the business owner in, like, say a social media marketing agency where you run ads, and you don't know how to run ads, and you don't even understand the niche, you just push it to, say, a freelancer that you find, like, that's so stupid, because your reputation is on the line, and you need to be able to come in an emergency save if, say, that freelancer messes up, right? And also, you need to be the one to help build a system and a process for how your business runs. Like, if the only way to scale is to build systems and a process for how to get a proven result for a certain niche, right? All it is, like, here's the formula. It's just finding a niche that you can serve, having a value offer, like an offer that you stick with, simplify that offer. Only do, your offer should only be, it should be as, fast as possible to complete, and like, it just should be like very short and simple. Like, eliminate everything. Like, make it the quickest way to get the client the desired result. That's really all it should be. And if you stick to that, you're going to be successful because it can be scalable. You see what I'm saying? So just simplify what you're offering. Don't try to do too much. Stick to one niche to start. Build a system around it. Really get to know that niche and how to get proven results, because it's going to help you scale. It's going to help you with case studies, all that stuff. And then later on, once you have that running really well in that niche, then move to another industry, because like another niche, and then start offering, like, say you start with, I like to say real estate agents, because those are so easy to get results for. Same thing with chiropractors, insurance agents and stuff like that. But stick to that niche and then move, because once you can build a system and it runs really well, then you can onboard a client, and then you can, you already have systems and a process to train other people that you bring on to execute on that work, and then move into something else. You see what I'm saying? So those are really the three things that I have learned that have helped me become successful in this space. And one other thing that I want to tell you is, like, whenever I started, I invested inside of my education. Because there's, like, this is why it's going to be hard if you don't just stick with one person you're learning from. Is because, like, if you're trying to go on YouTube, like, this is what happened to me, and like watch all these different videos on SMMA, like, it's just gonna like jumble your mind, and you're never gonna make like real progress, because everyone has a different like perception of life and how things work. Like, everyone runs their business differently, and so if you're learning from all these different people, it's just gonna screw you up. So really only pick like 1 to 2 people that have really done it, and that you feel like you vibe with, like from the camera, because like they can be mentors from YouTube. And be willing to invest in yourself if like social media marketing is really something you want to do. I run 2 different businesses, and I'm involved in a lot of stuff, so I try to do lots of YouTube videos, but I really post once a week, and I might do a little bit more, because YouTube is just YouTube's my way to give back and give free value and stuff like that. But I still like it, but it gets hard for me to do a lot of that. But anyways, I'm rambling today. But anyways, so every single video I give away a free 15-minute consulting call if you just comment down below. Just comment what you thought of this video, maybe something you want to see, and I'd be happy. Then next video I'll announce who won that. So make sure that you guys subscribe and turn on notifications so you can see whenever I post. If you guys want to watch a 2-hour long live training, I've been doing them once a day recently live, and so if you click the link down in there, you can go to it. It's going to teach you like the step-by-step how to start a marketing agency and how to make those first steps, and I'd love to see you be in there. So if you're interested, click that link below. This has been Elliot Drake. I hope this video was valuable for you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next ones. See you later.